Okay, testing 1, 2. I have no idea if anybody can hear me because nobody is here. Okay, so disclaimer. I haven't progressed the main story ever since the last stream, but as you can see I am much, much, much stronger. And that is thanks to Chalice Dungeons. I have exhausted everything I can do up until now, which are the first 3 Thrumaru chalices, and both Hintertomb chalices. I don't have any Loran or Ease, but through the magic of some, I don't know, some wizards, you are able to go into something called False Depth, such as this one. No, this is actually not False Depth, I'm sorry. This one here is False Depth. So this is, like, the game sees it as Thrumaru level 1. It's made by Sully the Witch. I'm sure you know her YouTube channel. But it's anything but, you know, Thrumaru level 1. I think this is Ease Labyrinth, right? Am I right? Like, this is actually Ease. You shouldn't be able to be here. And through this, I have gotten way more powerful. I don't think I've ever done a playthrough where I went into Forbidden Woods as powerful as I am now. So yeah, this is, as you can see, it says Thumerian Labyrinth Layer 3, which is supposed to be like level 1 Thumaru, but this is Ease. This is Chalice. So through here, I managed to play quite a bit, and I have actually almost all ruins that I want. I have the strongest Claw Mark, the strongest Uden Writhe, and the strongest Eye. The strongest Blood Rapture we're going to get from the Canehurst Crow. I don't think I'm going to be doing Eye. I don't think I'm going to be profiting much from Moon either. Max Stamina maybe. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing much parrying. Well, I am. I will be. Let's just go with Uden Writhe. And I have a +7 Saw Spear with Fire Gems and +6 Uncanny Ludwig with very, very good gems for now. Extremely good gems. Lost to Nitrous I won't bother with for the time being. I'm just going to put it here. Again, all of these you're not supposed to have just yet. Uncanny Cleaver also not yet. Oh, somebody's watching. Can you hear me? Is my voice audible? Yeah, I have amazing gem for now. Or amazing gems, I should have said. I also have a lot of insight that I started wasting it. I started like buying Shaman Bone Blades because I can't buy anything useful. So, yeah. I guess it is time to start on with Forbidden Woods. I mean, even without those like False Depth chalices, if you go all the way to like lower Hintertomb and lower Thumerian Labyrinth, you are definitely going to come into the Forbidden Woods extremely, extremely powerful. Just to check again. What the hell, let's just go back and clear this area. I mean, I am now insanely overpowered. Where is it? I think he should get... Oh, he still takes 2 hits? Fancy that? Okay. What does he have for me? Blood Vials. Let's see about Tony Big Shoes. See, I can withstand oh so much punishment. And here I have my amazing runes come into play. Alright. Just disclaimer, this is how powerful I am. I'm already level 143. 50 vitality, 50 arcane, working my way up to 50 skill for the viscerals. And yeah, next is going to be strength and then endurance. Last thing to come up is blood tinge. Yeah, I don't know why people still insist on capping themselves for level 120. I've never found like PvP and so like specifically the laggy PvP of Souls games. I have no idea why that would be appealing to anybody. Crows. If you want to like have a genuine fight with another human being, just, you know, download a fighting game. But, you know, Tekken is having probably the worst time of its life so far. Street Fighter, I hear people are not happy either, but whatever. Still better than laggy Souls PvP. Okay.
Away! Away!
And here you have the trap. Forbidden Woods is definitely one of my least favorite areas. My least favorite has to be the Nightmare Frontier. I mean, it's cool aesthetically, at least, the Nightmare Frontier. But this, like, it's a change of pace from Yharnam for sure, but I don't know, I don't like the Forbidden Woods. I don't like the Nightmare Frontier, and I don't like the Research Hurl that much. Alright, how did I do this? I think I dropped down here? Yeah, I used to drop down here. Good. Again, you're not supposed to be this overpowered when you come here. But that's the fun of replaying a game you already know, is that you can do yourself favors, as opposed to how complicated your first playthrough was. And almost all, especially like, you know, guides and stuff, they almost all tell you to completely avoid the chalice dungeons. I have no idea why they tell you to do that, because like, if you save the chalice dungeons as most people suggest for you to do till New Game Plus, like, you have to go through like 4 layers of useless chalices, where the rewards are like, most of them are not where you want them to be. Like, who cares about like Bloodstone Shards level 1, you know, weak gems? You're gonna be there just for, I don't know, like the lost and uncanny weapons, which is like admirable, I'm sure. I like that. But it makes much more sense for you to do them as soon as possible. Alright. Let me just... Okay. Because I have here... Yeah, let's keep it green. I'm pretty sure I got this, that, these two. What are these small stars? Oh, these must be gems, yeah, right. Volta. This is Antidote. This is Twin Shards. That's the Cold Blood. Do we pick up Twin Shards here? Yeah, that's the thing about False Depth as well, is that you don't get a lot of Twin Shards. Most of these I got from farming Yahar Gold, as I have 3 Blood Rocks as well. Yeah, look at this. Jesus, man, Chalice Dungeons makes you OP. Of course, you can sell these. Like, if you sell all this Cold Blood, you're gonna have, like, enough for, like, I don't know, friggin' like 10 levels or something. So, from here... There is a skip, but I don't want to skip anything. Here there are crows, right? Oh, yeah, you. Twin Shards. That's cool. Okay. think you can jump up here, right? Or something. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care for the skips. Please don't become a speedrunner. And here, if I continue walking forward, I fall down, right? Yeah, I guess so. Here we have half-transformed huntsman on the left. Hi, guy. Okay, what is this supposed to be? Beast blood pellet? Yeah, beast blood pellet. Okay, that. There must be something here to the left, which is thick cold blood. And yeah. You shouldn't go in here, yeah, exactly. If you go up here, you get to the cages. And to what's his face? The sack boy. Is this gonna be Patches? I think it is.
Oh, a hunter of beasts, are you?
That is Patches, yeah.
You know not the value you possess. But where's the prison? The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt unending. Not even death offers solace, and the blood imbibes you. A most frightful fate. Oh my. But I'm willing to do you a kindness. Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. Yes, I'm unquestionably certain. Not even death offers solace, and the blood imbibes you. Seek you the ancient shrouded church, hidden to the right of the main cathedral. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength.
So when he says, not even death grounds solace or something, he knows that we are moon-scented hunters. He knows that our character is tied to the moon presence, and thus, when you die, you are reborn. Which is, the pact started from Lawrence and German with the moon presence, so that every time there is a hunt, there is at least one practically invulnerable, invincible hunter who can put an end to it. Okay, let's go here to Yosefka's clinic. So he seems to know that. And the description of the tonsil stone, which does look like a meteorite or maybe the head of an amygdala, a lattice deformed rock, or perhaps a meteorite, appears useless but possesses some odd gravitational force that prevents its riddance. A dubious soul once said, step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral, seek an ancient shrouded church. The gift of the godhood will grant you strength. So this is likely the head of it, like the miniature head of an amygdala, or it has something to do with the head of an amygdala, because it's an amygdala who transports you to the nightmare frontier. Okay. Yeah. So again, my suggestion is do the Chalice dungeons immediately, like as soon as you get access to them. Maybe keep like the absolute last few ones. This is... what was that? Frenzied Cold Blood, I think? Antidote. I did grab antidote, that's right. Okay. Sadly, there is absolutely nothing we can do about being poisoned. You know FromSoft and their absolute love. Oh, crap. There's gonna be those stupid maggots. Man, I hate those maggots. And these should not be dying that easily. Which is why I wish I had... like... invested the gems in the cleaver, but I got a... triangular fire gem. And I had to put it on the uncanny saw spear. Yeah, these suck. These maggots are absolutely terrible. So, where did I come from? I came from there, right? Which means that this here is the path to that stupid gem? A murky gem, I believe? It is absolutely not, like, required for you to get it, but just in the spirit of, you know... I'm not bothering, like, actually genuinely fighting with these shits. Yeah, this here is arcane, I'm sorry, but it's level 2 and it's useless. Plus, like, arcane, like, actually arcane, you know, damage gems. I don't know, man. I mean, you can, but I don't know why you would. Oh, another gem. So, this area was likely one of, like, the physical excavation sites into the Chalice dungeons. Okay, let's get our bearings. Let's go in here. Let's get this. Let's climb up. So this is one of the few areas where they, like, physically excavated into the Chalice dungeons. That's how they, like, actually got there. Not everybody has a magical moon presence that teleports them into the Chalice dungeons. So, I think I got this. I have a map on my tablet, and I'm marking the stuff that I got because the Forbidden Woods is just massive. And even all these years playing Bloodborne, I still haven't, like, completely memorized every single item and its location. So better be safe. And this is, of course, the area behind Yusefka's clinic. And now you can finally open that. I believe they patched the way where you could, like, jump down here from above. But you can still let the beast from the beginning of the game grab you. Wait a minute, how do we get... Oh yeah, this was it. This here. We go down, let's get the torch. There's going to be a brain sucker. Just use thrust damage. That should drop dead. And now, about dealing with fake Yusefka. I mean, it is strongly advised to keep her alive for your at least first playthrough. She does give you a good Earthen Writhe if you fight her now, but it's not the strongest variant. You find a stronger variant in the Chalice dungeons, which is the one that I have on me now, which is Quicksilver Bullets +3. I believe she gives you +2, +1 you get from the girl that we sent to her, sadly. Besides, we can use her to dispose of the suspicious beggar in the Forbidden Woods. And that way, we get insight and a reward for him. So this is now... Who the hell this is, I don't know. Sadly, we have to put them out of misery. Does it drop something? Formless Erden? I don't know if this is supposed to be the girl. Who do we send here also? It's either the girl or Yosefka herself. I've forgotten that. This is the room where we woke up. Oh, this is supposed to be Yosefka. This is Cain-her summons, which was on us when we came, actually. She drops Yosefka's blood vial, I believe. Doesn't she? I think if I didn't have it on me, I assume so, but where's her body? I think she fell through the floor. Seek by blood. Let's just be safe. Let's quit and continue. Because I think that was supposed to be Yosefka. And the first alien that we killed, that was actually Gascoigne's daughter. Yeah. See? That's Yosefka's blood vial. So if I use this, now I can pick it up. So that's actual Yosefka. Oh yeah, which reminds me, I gotta go talk to Adela, because I did use Ariana's blood in a fight in the Chalice dungeons. I don't know, just put this here for now. There should also be the guy, the suspicious guy. I think that's him. Yeah, because he does sell, I believe, pungent blood cocktails, or he does drop them if you kill him. This we get, I believe, communion? Communion. And this is someone who's half transformed. Now, a lot of people assume that this is the minister from the beginning of the game. I did state my belief that he is supposed to be the first beast that we fight. Okay. And here, she tells you to turn back. Fake Yosefka, that is. Imposter Yosefka.
Ah, moonlit scents.
Means she can smell us.
You worm your way in here. Very unfortunate. I had such high hopes for you. Well, I won't make any excuses. Would you mind leaving us alone? Things need not change. You'll do the rescuing, and I'll do the saving. But if you refuse to leave... Oh well. I've always wanted to try my hand on a hunter.
So, again, it's much better to leave her alive, just pragmatically. We can send the suspicious beggar to her, and if you keep her alive, you can come back and get a third umbilical cord. So, with that said, it's time to go back to the dreaded Forbidden Woods. Yeah, whatever. Let's go back this way. for a second playthrough, it makes sense to dispose of her just to get the rune. Just for collection's sake, but like I don't think anybody's going to be walking around with like all 3 Uren Writhes or even 2 of them. 1 is good enough. Combined with this ability, you can have an endless supply of Quicksilver bullets. So, down back to the stupid Forbidden Woods we go. I mean, I am insanely overpowered and I still hate being here. Alright. Here there's supposed to be, I think, Frenzied Cold Blood and a gem. Frenzied Cold Blood. Did I grab the gem already? I don't know. Let's just get rid of this guy. They drop level 1 Bloodstone shards. Can you believe that? Okay, now we need to be careful because we could actually die for this. Is that guy back to life? Twin shards, I'll be damned, that's like extremely generous. And from here you can hear the bells of Yharnam. Guys, please, I really don't like fighting these worms. In fact, like one of the best things about arcane builds, like the fact that you can use fire damage, is not having to deal with these after you kill a Loran Silver Beast. Is something still alive? No. But I don't understand, this guy we did kill, right? I did kill this. I did kill this giant. I think some of them are back. Yes, they are. Whatever. We're done here. I don't think there's anything here left that I want. So, back to the Forbidden Woods. Heal up. I got way too many bullets and I have no idea what to do with them. Are these still dead? No, they're back too? I don't think this ever happened to me. Should I go back? I don't think so. There was something to be gained from dropping down here, though. Yeah, what is this? Another beast blood pellet. Beast blood pellet. Where is this supposed to be? Okay, this is that here. Alright. Blue is blue elixir. Here there's supposed to be the gunman. Yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right. gonna be a while before it's gonna be worth it to level up stamina. Might as well just drop down here. All right. This is another gun guy. Oh. Bike guy. Ever the rebel. There was some switch here to trigger the trap. Somebody would stand on it. Blood vial. And like that, we're topped back up. Pungent blood cocktail. I think this is it here. And down there in the well we had the antidotes. I think I got both of these. Alright. Okay, here there was... No shortcut. The shortcut is on the other side. This is where you drop down if you walk the plank. More pungent blood cocktails. I think this is supposed to be it. And you can hear... Oh yeah, this is a shortcut, yeah, but for way later. A lot of the shortcuts in Forbidden Woods don't make sense. They don't, like, cut much short. Right. So, back up to where the sack boy is supposed to be. Yeah. So this is the... Yeah. There was another one, I'm sure, where, like, some guy stands on it. Or am I mistaken? Maybe it's in some other map. Some other area. So, now...
Not even death offers solace.
Yeah, it's still him. If you do come back after it's no longer patches, you get a different dialogue, a different person here. Which does make sense for me to do that before we kill Rom. This is the White Church attire. I don't remember what the Black Church set was. What was the Black Church set? White Church set. What was the Black Church set? Do I have it? I don't think I do. Black Church set. It's supposed to be in Yarnum, right? I was certain. Black Church set. Where is it supposed to be? Round Plaza and Cathedral Ward. The hell? Okay. I'm gonna deal with this once I get to the lamp. I'm gonna go back. I have to get it. What the hell? Where is it? Yeah, this is the guy. This is the guy. This is the guy. This is the guy. I was right. And here you get 2 dogs. And then you get the sack boy. Hey, come on, don't waste my time. Did I not grab it? The hell? Beast Roar. That is very important. Beast Roar. That... Blue Elixir? Did I get Blue Elixir? I mean, I have some on me already. Where the hell? This guy. He closes the gate, I believe. Oh, god damn it. I thought I wanted to loot him. Yeah. Here's the blue elixir. Right. Good. Now, so we have to go back for the black church set as well as talk to the NPC here. Here there is nothing. I need to actually equip the beast roar because it is a very, very, very useful thing to have indeed. In fact, that is the main perk of playing Arcane, is that you get to use all these fun toys. Here I want antidote, throwing knives, Molotov cocktails. Keep beast roar equipped. So if you don't come here and you actually take on the river, these guys with their Molotov tossing are gonna make your life hell. Alright. Quicksilver bullets. I don't think there's anything here. Alright. And down there are the same corpses that you find in the sewer in Yharnam and you find in the Chalice dungeons, primarily in Hintertomb, I believe. Molotov cocktails, a whole 11 of them. Now, because this area is flammable, you see that triangle that appeared right next to... See where it says Beast Roar? Above that there's the icon that indicates I have a regenerating gem on my gun. The next is reduce attack against kin, because that's what I have on West the Curse, and I have on one of the gems on my saw spear. And now once I step in here, a third thing pops up, which is that I now, because this area is oily, it's the same status that gets applied to you when you get hit by an oil urn. So, oh, you're also alive, good. That guy up there, oh, how gentle, how generous. Twin shards, Molotov cocktails, twin shards. I think I got the other twin shards on the other side. Yeah, once we're done with this and we get up to the windmill, I think that would be a good time to... Oh, come on. Foul beast! Alright, I don't think I'm gonna heal, I'm just gonna get some backstab on someone, or a visceral on anybody and get my health back. Where is... Oh. No. Before we do that, there was... Oh, this is it. So you should have twin shards, and you should also have twin shards. And this is the shortcut back to that small village area where we fell down into the well with crows. Alright, yeah, this area. I believe you can just haul ass to... Where? There was one of the areas here. Yeah, exactly. Something like that. Yeah, this is where... Oh, yeah. So this is where he starts shooting at us. You can go right and break through these... things and end up in this house, and now from here you just run to the opposite one. Really? You're still alive? Okay. I guess the gems aren't like quadruple godlike yet. From here, you just run to here. Here, opposite of me, there's supposed to be a half-transformed huntsman, which I'm going to parry. Get health back. Almost. Beast blood pellet. That's nice. And now we're gonna deal with the gun guy. The cannon guy, I should have said. Now there is an item here which I believe over multiple playthroughs I missed, and I only spotted it from the opposite side over there. This is the windmill where we're going to find the suspicious beggar. And this is the cannon that you can fire yourself. Just to be quadruple sure, did I miss anything here? These are the... yeah. No, I don't think so. The map doesn't say, and this I believe is just the guy I killed. Yeah. Whatever, who cares? Let's continue on forward. Oh, this is going to be the first snake guy. I really hate snake guys. They are unique to the main game. You do not find any of them in the Chalice dungeons. That's him. That's the guy there. They are a real pain in the ass on New Game Plus. Like, they are the reason I hate this area so much. And they drop shit gems too. Like striking and shit. Who the hell cares for striking gems? This is where the suspicious beggar is, or what? Let me get my bearings again. So I came from where? I came from here, right? And right above me is that. Okay. Here there's nothing. Above me is the cannon and stuff. Yeah, I think the way I get there is if I drop down here. It's gonna be transformed huntsman and a ladder. That doesn't look right over there. Oh, that's Bergenworth. You see that? That's where we're trying to get. That's Bergenworth, out there in the distance. Where is Canehurst? Can you see Canehurst from here? I don't know if you can. I think you can only see Bergenworth. Alright. Yeah. Here we can... What was this? Poison knives, yeah. Here is the path to the suspicious beggar. And I think this is the balcony. Yeah. This is above where the cannon was. More poison knives, because actually if you do decide to fight him, he's actually weak to poison knives. Now, he can't be any more, like, suspicious, as he's, like, crouching over bodies and eating them.
Blimey, don't scare me like that. On a night like this, I took you for a monster. Oh, thank the stars, you're fairly normal. Was it you who put down that awful beast? Ooh, that thing had me trembling, frozen in my boots. And then you came along. Well, if you're a hunter, then would you know of any safe havens? I'll be. Thank you. It's about time I made a move. I can't very well stay out on my own. Oh, you're giving me hope. Terribly kind of you. Take this. It's all I can offer as thanks. Thank you. It's about time I made a move. I can't very well stay out on my own.
So, by doing that, we spare ourselves the fight with him. I mean, I can take him, and you fight a lot of, what is it called? Abhorrent beasts in Loran. But this way you also get some insight for him from Imposter Yusefka. And when you do make it inside, you can still backstab him. I believe he drops Beast? He drops a rune, I think. Let's do that. Do this. I believe that's it. So let's just check. Suspicious beggar. Poison knives, poison knives. What's that supposed to be? There should be a madman's knowledge in here? Maybe that one there? This here is a shortcut. Madman's knowledge. 3 is the cannon. Oh, and this is where the bell-ringing woman is supposed to be in case I was playing online. This I don't have yet, because that is the shortcut down to the lake of whatever lake it is. Okay. So that's the first part. That's like the relatively fun part of Forbidden Woods done. Now comes the real messed up part. Now these guys are weak to bolt, but I don't have any like really good bolt weapon. I do have the nitrous, but I'm just gonna parry them like that. This area is again a real nightmare to deal with in New Game Plus because of the snake knots, and these like snake people, they are genuinely, truly a problem. Their parry window is like still something I'm uncomfortable with after all these years. What is this supposed to be? Did they not list this? I think not. I think they did not list this. Or was it this here on the side? I don't know, I don't care. As long as we get like all the runes and all the attire sets and stuff. So now Valter is supposed to be here? Yeah, exactly. Valter.
Ah, a new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter, it would appear. I am Volta, master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Haven't you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League? Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit this to heart. Our own Carol rune, symbol of the League. The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League Confederates. Now, there is one thing you must know. By the oath of the League, those who bear its rune will see vermin. Vermin writhe deep within all filth and are the root of man's impurity. All vermin are to be crushed. The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate is ours alone. Do not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing. And each other. Always. The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate is ours alone. Do not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing. And each other. Always.
Okay. And thus we open the most important shortcut, and possibly the only shortcut in all the Forbidden Woods that actually makes sense. Now we use this to return to the Hunter's Dream. I will leave you shortly and be back in, I think, about like 5 minutes. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. So we don't have enough for a level up because, again, I am insanely over-leveled. For the Forbidden Woods, that is. Fortify. I have 14 twin shards. I can do something with that because I needed to bring some of my other weapons up. Uncanny Cleaver, that would be a good idea. Saw Spear, not really. Lost Saw Spear, not for now. Threaded Cane, not really. Not for now, at least. Uncanny and Lost Thread Cane, Lost and Nitrous would also be a good idea, but let's start with Uncanny Cleaver. Uncanny Cleaver is a good idea. Now, for now, Cannon. I can also bring that up to +3, even though I don't really think I'm going to be using it. Can I even equip it? I think I can't. It needs strength. Yeah, I don't have strength. So for now, my physical damage is actually on this because I got insanely good waning physical gems from the False Depth dungeons. Question is, do I have... No, I don't. Nourishing. Dirty Odd Arcane. Let's put on this. I don't remember. I think you got vermin normally. Even if you don't do PvP, you got like a few of them specifically from the DLC, if I remember correctly. Striking. This is trash. This I no longer need. Arcane, it's like whatever. So, like, about the Forbidden Woods... Nourishing. Odd Arcane. So, about the Forbidden Woods, those snake knots, they're actually weak to arcane damage, but I don't have anything on me right now which can do, like, substantial arcane damage, enough to the point where it's going to be worth it, you know? I might as well put these on the Saw Cleaver for now. And the snake people are mostly weak to bolt, if I remember. But you still need fire for certain areas. Like it's a mess. So yeah, the snake people, they're mostly weak to bolt. And the snake knots are mostly weak to arcane. But like fire still provides like an okay bonus. Like they don't have that much fire defense. So I'm gonna remove you. Gonna put you here. Cursed fire, fire damp. Even though they were better off here, but on this one I'm gonna might as well, because I'm already like overpowered as hell. 18, 17. Yeah. And the waning gem, like whatever. Uncanny. Even though we need to eventually have the Lost Saw Spear as like our main thing. Lost Saw Spear. No, Saw Spear needs to stay. It's the Lost Saw Cleaver. But for now I can't use that, yeah. So might as well keep the Lost Saw Cleaver in here until I can get to Loran. Saw Cleaver. Lost Saw Cleaver. This is gonna be my setup for now. Alright, now it's time to go back. get the stuff for the suspicious beggar, I will be able to go back in there after the red moon. And we need to talk to the window person again, and we need to grab the black church set. Yeah.
Oh, hello. You're alive. Good. I've received another patient. This time, I'll be trying old blood. I've achieved much, and I owe it all to you. Take this as thanks. Custom made. And cheers to the discovery of kinship. Doesn't it make you feel warm inside? If you find any humans, bring them to me. I'm depending on you, brave hunter. I'm dependent.
Okay, so now she thinks we're on our side. Which, I mean, if you do send people to her, they, like, you get rewards, but, like, Ariana, Adela, those are way better kept in Erdin Chapel. And apart from, like the way things could turn out for you in Bloodborne, might as well go this way to speak with the window lady. Oh, what about Gilbert? That's right. So the things might turn out for you in Bloodborne is that you send the girl to her. Oh, that's right, I should put this on. And then you discover that something's off. Anything you drop from me, gentlemen? Thank you. And from there, the only person that ends up going to her, like, accidentally is the guy that you tell of Erdin Chapel, and he ends up going to her instead for some reason, for nonsensical reason.
Have I heard of Bergenworth?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Afraid I can't say that I have. The locals aren't apt to share any local history. I'm afraid I may not be of help for much longer. And...
Okay. From here, I might as well do Forbidden Woods the old way. Let's go back, go to Erdin Chapel to talk to Adele, get her blood. Cathedral Ward. It's funny they don't call it like Erdin Chapel. Like, this is Erdin Chapel. It actually is, but they call it Cathedral Ward. So we still have... If you talk to Ariana too much, Adele kills her. Him, I don't think he has any new dialogue.
Speak to the Erd, not in the old town. I doubt there's any more out there. God save us. Yarnum's done for.
I think I should have talked to him after I sent Adele here.
Brave hunter. Have you renewed thoughts on this matter? Yes, of course. Coming close. Now. Take my blood.
I did not intend to sit there. That's like the byproduct of the stupid motion controls they implemented for this game. So, Blood of Adele is actually good. Adela, I'm sorry. And now we need to get the black church set. I believe I walked right past it. What the hell? Where is everybody? They're not here anymore? He is sitting, I know that, but where are the church doctors? That's strange. Anything else I missed? No. You just die. And it should be somewhere here. Now this is... no response, of course, because he went to Yosefka's clinic. No response because she's in Odin Chapel. This is it. I walked right past it. I believe I... oh, come on, man. I believe I grabbed the knives from this one and I thought they were the church set. God damn it. Okay, what's left is to talk to the window lady, even though she doesn't offer us much. I mean, the optimal way to do this would have been to talk to Gilbert again. What the hell, let's just go down to Forbidden Woods the classic way. The correct way would have been to, like, talk to Gilbert, or to talk to any window after you enter the Forbidden Woods, because the first window NPC you talk to is always going to be, oh, this is him with the Canehurst summons.
Oh, good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest. As you know, the healing church... well, and if you see...
this we already talked about.
Earth is an old place of learning, and this led to the founding in this sense. Everything sacred in Yharnam but today, and it's but only...
and now the Vile Bloods.
Ah, there's something I want to tell you. A bit of wisdom from the eminent master Logarius. Once, a scholar betrayed his fellows at Bergenworth, and brought forbidden blood back with him to Canehurst Castle. It was there that the first of the inhuman Vile Bloods was born. The Vile Bloods are fiendish creatures who threaten the purity of the Church's blood healing. The ruler of the Vile Bloods is still alive today. And so, to honor my master's wishes, I search for the path to Canehurst Castle. I bid you farewell. It may the good blood guide your way.
So, a scholar betrayed his fellows of Bergenworth and brought forbidden blood with him. Did he say back? I think he said back. Because there was like a huge deal of discussion as to who that is.
There must be... go on. In his time, Master Logarius led his executioners into Canehurst Castle to cleanse it of the Vile Bloods. But all did not go well, and Master Logarius became a blessed anchor, guarding us from evil. Tragic, tragic times. That Master Logarius should be abandoned in the accursed domain of the Vile Bloods. I must free him, so that he may be properly honored in martyrdom. In his time, Master Logarius, but tragic that I must... I bid you farewell. May the good blood...
I think he, like, regardless, brought blood back with him to Canehurst Castle. I don't know if back is like an actual translation or a mistranslation, whatever. The discussion was always, who's that? Some said it's Maria, but apparently a very strong argument is that that person is none other than Lawrence himself. What Lawrence got to gain from that is that he actually gave that blood to Annalise, which allowed her to get pregnant, and thus created a new child for him to offer to the Great Ones. It is... Now, that was either the Moon Presence himself, I don't think that is, or some child that was offered to the Moon Presence as bribe in order to actually conceive the Hunter's dream. And there is a picture hanging in Canehurst Castle, and that is possibly Lawrence. Now, I got all of this from JSF, and I think that actually makes sense in more ways than not. So we take this path, talk to the window lady. I don't think there's anything left in here. I might as well kill this guy for a chance at twin shards. Because the umbilical cord we got on us already, which we got from the abandoned old workshop, it talks a whole lot about the child of the Vilebloods. Every Great One loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. This explains why you are able to beckon the Moon Presence with this. The third umbilical cord precipitated the encounter with the Pale Moon. Exactly, so this one, particularly this third umbilical cord, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. Does it say something about the Vilebloods used to gain insight? No, it doesn't. There was something else, like there is some mention of the Vilebloods somewhere, like the child of the Vilebloods or something like that. Maybe not here, or maybe somewhere else. So it's likely that the raid on Canehurst Castle was specifically to get this particular umbilical cord, or the child from which they extracted it. And the purpose was that, purpose of that in the end was to conceive the hunter's dream. Maybe not initially, but eventually that was like the fruitful result. Erdenride is such an amazing rune. Eventually, like late game, I think this has always been my setup. Like all three visceral attack connected runes. Like this person doesn't have much to say that's helpful in particular.
Oh, Evans, would you stop that? Every painful night brings us bad luck. I haven't had enough. Please, a poor old woman. Please.
Did she say anything else?
Oh, Evans, would you stop that? Every pain. Oh, please.
Okay. No, I think that's it. So from here... I could actually take that shitty shortcut. Where was it? Was it here? No. Further to the right. You know what? Half-transformed Huntsman might have twin shards for me. And I need those. Twin shards, that's not a bad deal. So where was it? This. Blood vials, damn it. Alright. bullets? Don't mind if I do. Is this... oh yeah, this is where we should have popped out, actually. There's another huntsman. And you? That guy's dead. Now we have to deal with a stupid snake man. Poor man. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, so time to continue on with our Forbidden Woods. Forbidden Woods playthrough. Alright, now to the left there should be Frenzied Cold Blood. Just don't drop down and die. Frenzied Cold Blood. Let's mark that off the map. Like that. Good. Up should be Shining Coins, and you can make an argument that you do actually need these in the Forbidden Woods. Climb back up. That's where we came from. To the right here should be a path that takes us to a Yahar Ghul Hunter. And if I drop down from there, there should be a Twin Shards here. Is he? I think he was supposed to be. Yeah, there he is. There he is. There he is. I mean, I don't have to be this careful around him. I'm sure I can like bully him, but whatever. Let's just do this. Get some bullets. Twin Shards. Mark that off. Down there, there should be... what color is this? I don't know. Let's just... is that? Oh, those are snake knots. Let's just... so let's just do this the right way. Let's just do Tonitrus. What was that even? I forgot. What did I get there? Whatever, I'll mark it off. There should be 3 more sets of Twin Shards. Here's number 1. So about the Tonitrus, if you buff it, you get bolt damage on top, but you actually increase the durability drain, so the weapon breaks even quicker. So if it's not necessary, do not buff the Tonitrus. Bloodstone Shard. These should be more twins, that's right. I'll mark these off. And up there, there should be more twin stone shards. Those right there. So again, if it's not strictly necessary, do not buff the Tonitrus. Otherwise, like it's a weapon with only 100 durability. It will break on you. It will break even if you don't have like durability down curses, or if you're not doing I hate the Forbidden Woods, man. Alright. More Twin Shards. So, up there... There's gonna be more twin shards, a thick cold blood, a big snake knot, and then clear deep sea, which is like most of those resistance runes are like mostly useless actually. But whatever. Game needs to have useless stuff in order for the good stuff to shine. Or so some say. So these are actually, I believe, like good resistant to bolt. You shouldn't actually be using bolt on the snake knots. You need to be using arcane. Did we get twin shards? This. These are more twin shards. So now we got this, this, this. Now we need to make it all the way to deep sea. So these are the gigantic tombstones, allegedly or supposedly belonging to the Great Ones. Clear deep sea. Good. So now we go back, and there's going to be a chunk down there, guarded by 3 snake people. I don't think it's a good idea. Oh, it's down there. That's where they are. I don't think it's a good idea for me to drop down here, though. I'm gonna drop down from somewhere else. And down there's gonna be 2 big snake knots, shining coins. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I hate you guys. I really do. Now these guys are actually weak to bolt. The snake knots are weak mostly to arcane, but we established we don't have that yet. I'm mostly like suggest if you're on New Game Plus, just do Moonlight Greatsword. God damn it. Bloodstone, shards, deep sea. So deep sea. Alright, this should be more twin shards, and this is more twin shards. That's good. Now we go back there to get 3 more sets of twin shards and 1... I don't know what that's supposed to be. That's like a different color. They don't even have it in the legend for the map. And here you see the same things that are supposed to be, the tonsil stones. Down there is, where the aliens are. This is twin shards. There are gonna be 3 of them here along this path. I don't know which one I picked, actually. Oh, you. What is this? Madman's knowledge. I think that's it. And now I'm lost. I have no idea where I am. This is twin shards, and I think there's one last twin shard pickup. And this is it here. Good. Back there should be shining coins, right? Bloodstone shard, just regular ones. Did I get the shining coins? Like, they really succeeded. The area is not big at all. Like, people who hate the Tonitrus, like, seriously, why? It shows up on a lot of lists of, like, worst weapon. Like, why? What kind of bolt damage do you have access to at the early game exactly? Like, it's helpful in a lot of fights. Rom is weak to bolt. These guys are weak to bolt. Like, bolt can be a lifesaver for a lot of people, and a lot of people do not do chalice dungeons. So this is back to the climb. That's it. That's the shiny coins. Yeah. So I don't understand the hate that the Tonitrus gets, man. Like, it's weird to me. I think I'm gonna drop down to where the aliens are, because it's much better if you do it that way. I should have actually grabbed I think there was another Madman's Knowledge up ahead. Either that or it's Frenzied Cold Blood. And if you just care about, like, getting to the boss, I think if you just follow these lanterns, that's gonna be enough. Just take this path, you just end up at the Shadows of Yharnam. So let me grab that. Here there's an armor set up there, the one from the... Piggy! Pigs are really annoying down at the chalices. Especially the boss versions. I mean, you can parry them, but they're still annoying. Yeah, that up there. I think that's the blue thing on that map. I should have grabbed it before we went back, or before we double back. That's Frenzied Cold Blood, that's right. Take it off the map. And now we drop down. But first, let's deal with this fucking snake knot here. Bloodstone shard. Okay. Because if you go about the area with the Celestials backwards, you actually get to sneak up on them from behind, which is way better than taking them head on, because they can actually be quite annoying with their spells. That's them right there. This is Madman's Knowledge. Up ahead there's going to be, I think, a rune. Again, if you don't need the buff to kill an enemy, do not buff the Tonitrus. Arcane! Another Madman's Knowledge. So up there, did I miss something? I think I did. I think it was supposed to be up there. Damn it, I gotta do the drop again. Or am I tripping? I think there's something wrong with the map because it showed me I have Madman's knowledge. I think this is it. These guys. If you're approaching from the normal entrance, that's the. I think the map is wrong, man. They mixed them up. Yeah. If you're approaching from the normal entrance here, they're gonna make your life hell. These two. Well, not much, but still, like, it's annoying. You can just. Is this gonna be a Madman's knowledge? It is. So the map is missing one Madman's knowledge. Whatever. Who cares? We got everything. And we're almost done with the Forbidden Woods. Got some shitty arcane gems. Here we can unlock a shortcut back to the windmill. I hate these guys. Again, in New Game Plus, they are an absolute menace. Send that up, but don't take it. I have enough for a level up. Or almost. Where is this? Ah. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna take... This is the path to where we came from, right? With the aliens. This is it, right. So, here there should be more twin shards. That's right. And up there is the pig that I killed. Plus the path to the frenzy resistant, I believe. You know, the graveyard keeps man something. Blood vials, bloodstone shards. The pig is down there. Man, I can't tell you how happy I am to be done with this place. We're gonna have the Nightmare Frontier coming up. Damn it, I hate that. Okay. Should be some frenzied cold blood here somewhere. This is the big snake knot that I killed. Down here there should be some frenzied cold blood. Now, not that I care for the echoes it provides me. Or did I pick it up already and I'm stupid? I think maybe I did, but I'm not concentrating. I think I must have. And here is the path down to the lake. Now we have to... Genau. That's the... You die too. This is the tree trunk. There was a jump. That's right. Yeah. This and that one up there I have to get to from the starting area. It's next to where the drop down to the aliens is. Where is it? This one? I think this one, yeah. This is it. Okay, wish me luck. Got it. Graveyard mask. Now, just to be double certain, this is where I drop down to where the aliens were. There is no item that I missed, right? There's nothing. Okay. So that gets us this. I believe I grabbed this. That's another gigantic snake knot, apparently. Whatever. Down there's going to be a rune, a pig, and then it's a clear run to the Shadows of Yharnam. Alright. I believe it is a good idea to switch back to this. Yep. I think there was also another discrepancy here, now that I remember this. I think this map that I'm going by sucks. I think there's something wrong with it. Because this is Dissipating Lake. I think there was something else wrong here. That's another pig. I think I'm gonna try to get a backstab on him. Heal me, pig. Thank you. Blood vials, blood vials. I think this was not listed. Oh, it is listed. I don't know, I don't remember anymore. There was something off about this map. Apart from the... what's it called? Yeah, who helps me kill the Shadows of Yharnam? Henrique. Apart from the Madman's Knowledge that was not listed in the area with... what's their face? They're actually pretty resistant to fire, which again in New Game Plus would become significant. Counterclockwise Metamorphosis. Who are you? Younger Madara's twin. They show up after... what's his face? The League guy we just talked to. After his quest is done, they show up. So this is done. Here there is nothing. I think that's it for the Forbidden Woods, right? Because white church set I have. Now I have both church sets. Yeah, we can sell one of the surgical gloves. You don't need duplicates. Bistro I have. Can I have? Clear Deep Sea. That's Clear Deep Sea. Deep Sea. One I got from the Chalice Dungeons, one now. Graveyard set, anti-clockwise Metamorphosis. I have the stronger one, but this I also got. Dissipating Lake. And clockwise Metamorphosis. Yeah, I think that's it. Now what's left? Should I drop down here? What if I die? I don't want to risk it. I've cleared all the Forbidden Woods. I don't want this. Let's drop down somewhere else. I could level up just to be sure, but I don't think I hope I'm not gonna die to the Shadows of Yharnam. especially not when I'm this overpowered. Overall, yeah, like the only thing that sucks about the Forbidden Woods is how entangled and like unclear it is. It is cool, all things considered. One has to say, it is still cool. I'm not gonna summon any help for the... I don't think I ever summoned help for any bosses. Okay. Now, let's concentrate a bit just to make sure that I don't... I think also with the shadows they're weak to bolt, but I'm mainly gonna be likely parrying them. I think fire as well. Let me just double check. It's been a while. Let's just double check. Let's see, shadows of Yharnam. Where's the good wiki? Bloodborne-wiki. They're weak to arcane again. Arcane followed by bolt. Well then, that settles it. Physical, they're actually not that resistant either. They're pretty resistant to fire. You shouldn't fight them with fire. Okay. Let's have it. See? Oh, that is epic damage, god damn it. I think I can kill the nitrous guy. Yeah, the parry window is pretty generous. Oh my god. Yeah man, the power of the Chalice dungeons. Blood Rapture. It's weaker than the one I have. And this is also one of the excavation sites. This is the original excavation site of Byrgenwerth, down into the Chalice Dungeons. This is where they dug up all these graves. Or it was apparently like higher up, but they kept digging until it became this low. And they kept digging up these graves and shit, and that's how they got to know about the Pthumerians. Where's the Garden of Eyes? Where's the Bugman? There he is. That's the Bugman. Why is he... I think he's not resistant. I think he's not weak to bolt, actually. I think they are not. I think they're weak to fire. Garden of Eyes... Where's the good wiki? Bloodborne wiki, Garden of Eyes. Yeah, they're weak to arcane. They're actually... Yeah, they're weak to arcane. Either way. Madman's Knowledge. Byrgenwerth. Let's go back and level up.
hunters have told me about the church, about the gods and their love. But do the gods love their creations? I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me? Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in...
Again, this is like one of the things that people point to regarding like how weird it is that the doll is made after Maria, because Maria is definitely not not this loving. I could use all of this, but I think not yet, because it's not going to give me enough for a level anyway. So, this useless. Oh, 15, not useless. 15.8. Sharp, useless. Murky, everything murky is always useless. Poor man, definitely not. 7.3, 7.3, 8.4, 13, 13. For these are the Chalice Dungeon ones. Arcane, I mean, I don't have anything else, but I'm definitely not going to be using this. Repair. This is barely damaged, barely damaged, barely damaged. This is significantly damaged, as you can see. Leave. Regarding my gem situation, I think it's good enough, even though all of this is not going to help with the fight against Rom, but it will help with the fight against Yuri. Anything else? I can grab one of these. Oh, I could sell the glove, because I don't need duplicate. They're identical, as you can see. Alright, let's check the inside shop. Nothing new. Okay, off to Bargainworth then. So regarding Rom, I do believe like she's not just merely concealing the ritual, or not just like, she's actually holding back the ritual. Menses can chant all they want. If Rom isn't dead, nothing will get achieved. The second Rom dies, well, like, not actual Rom, this is, you know, the dream version of Rom, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. That is when stuff starts getting done. That is when the ritual actually goes into full force. Younger Madara's twin. So assuming younger Madara's twin is in league with Mensis. Oh, come on. So like, I always found like these resistances to be kind of like nonsensical. Like, why are these guys weak to arcane exactly? Oh yeah, I do need a pistol here. I think these count as skin? I think, no, maybe not actually. Blunderbuss? Not really. I do need a pistol here, that I'm sure of. Eastskin for sure. Arcane Lake. This I can't open. It opens from the other side. Like, for Bergenworth, an area so small, they give you like a bazillion shortcuts. However, for an area like Forbidden Woods, they give you only one meaningful shortcut. They drop down from above from the bridge. Sedatives. So these are Bergenworth scholars. Now for that thing, for a long time I didn't know that this was possible. But you can actually shoot the... Why isn't it working? It worked in the Chalice dungeons. Okay, whatever. It worked in the Chalice dungeons, it's not fake. You can shoot the flower. I think I'm off axis or something. I'm unable to land a shot. You can actually skip here, but again, please don't be a speedrunner. There are better things to do with your life than to speedrun. So, more sedatives. Unlock the shortcut. They give you, oh my god, so many shortcuts here. Alright. Slug? Pearl slug. Here, start collecting the materials to get to Ease Chalice. Where is Yuri? Care to join me? That's good. Nice of you to run. Finally! Hunter opponents are always the most annoying. Blue Elixir, confirming she's a member of the choir, as if there was any doubt. Lots of notes here. I don't think there's any on this floor. That there is the exit. Henrique again. The spider hides all manners of ritual, certain to reveal nothing, for true enlightenment need not be shared. And this is Damien of Mensis. Obviously, because I'm surprised you can summon Henrique here. The line between man and beast is blurred, and when the great ones descend, a wounded blessed child. You do see all of this unfold right in front of you, before your eyes. Lunarium key. There's gonna be one more Garden of Eyes up there. He's behind me or something? Pearl Slug. Not Pearl Slug, sorry. The Arcane buff. Yeah, empty Phantasm Shell. So, how did I do this? Oh, you can hear Margot. That's cool. I think I had it here, oddly enough. Fire. Empty Phantasm Shell. Don't remember. Let's just swap this out. I'm not going to use the blood of Adele. Adela. I keep calling her Adele. Yeah. And this here. Yeah, sedatives. Throwing knives. I mean, for the fight with Rom, I don't think I need any of those. Let's just keep Beast Roar just for the heck of it. And by the way, there is a lot of speculation, or like I believe there's proof that this hatch down here, this is what leads to the lecture halls, the ones that you find in the nightmare. I guess I can't stall anymore. I've gotten everything. Master Willem in the flesh. And he tells you to go to the lake, oddly enough. Now, he is not a good person. He deserves to friggin' die. And you get Eye Rune from him, but this is not the strongest Eye Rune there is. The one that I had from the Chalice Dungeons is stronger. But Willem, he ordered the massacre on the hamlet, and he's not that much less bad than what's-his-face, Lawrence. He just disapproves using the blood to achieve like enlightenment. He just uses insight instead, which, like, as you can see with these guys in Bergenworth, insight is not that much better on its own. You are actually supposed to use both. Moonside Lake. Now there was some setup you can do to kill Rom instantly. But there she is, our glorious spider. She's gonna get spanked. Where is she? There she is. I don't think I want to fight her legitimately again, since I fought her already in the Chalice Dungeons. I'm just gonna do that. Now, there is a lot of contention. Like, they say Rom is not a great one because she gives you King Cold Blood. I strongly disagree. The trophy clearly says Great One. FromSoft did patch the game to change descriptions of stuff. They could have changed that. And in the cut content, there is something even to the extent of a Great One Beast. So if being Beast doesn't stop you from being a Great One, I don't see why being Kin would stop you from being a Great One either. So, I believe she is a genuine Great One, not just kin. And now here we get to meet Queen Yarnum. Alright. So first order of business is going to be to light the lamp in Yahar Ghul. Just to get you know, a place to go to. Grab this. We'll finally get to see the world for what it actually is. Second order of business is to get grabbed by this thing.
Oh, Amygdala. Oh, Amygdala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
Lecture building. So these guys, I believe, are weak to bolt, whatever. I'm sure my weapon's gonna decimate them. This is him.
What a joy it is to behold the divine. It must be such a pleasure. You're in my debt, you know. You're nigh on a beast of the field. But here you are, treading a measure with the gods. Are your feet as fat as your wits? Oh, cease this dithering. Take the plunge. Throw yourself to the wolves. Are your feet...
He'll get what's coming to him. I don't remember this area that well. What's best to do is to take all the lefts, I believe, then all the rights. So this is all Bergenwest stuff. This, I believe, is the lecture hall. Oh yeah, I forgot, yeah. That's right. Must get jumped. This has an attire? No, lecture key building. Oh, student. This has an attire. It is upstairs, I believe, where we go into the room with the bazillion slugs. Here there's also a trap. Yeah, that's him. That's the guy. Just do this. Madman's knowledge. I really want to get something meaningful to buy with all the insight that I have. This is red jelly, right? Chalice dungeon stuff. I'm gonna have a lot of fun at the Chalice dungeons. I actually do genuinely like doing them. Just for the rewards, like it feels like you're actually playing there and you're getting something tangible for your time. Oh, these are the guys. You can fry them. I can do that. Sorry. That's fun, right? Let's get some more bullets. Fry us some more shitty scholars. Okay, that's enough. Back to the torch. This is where I came in, right? Now the upper floor to this is inaccessible until we get to the Nightmare of Mensis. And like, in case you didn't get the tonsil stone and get here that way, Augur of Abriatus. Now, this is not as useful as I thought. And now we're back here, where the lamp is. Just to double check, this is where the auger is. There's nothing. Here was the entrance to the lecture hall. Right? Here there's nothing. Yeah. So, Nightmare Frontier, I'm not going to be doing it today. I'm going to do something else. Funny how there's stuff similar to the fishing hamlet here. There's this guy. Just kill him. And there's going to be a lot of these scurrying beasts here. A lot of them. This area is heavily tied to Loran. And most of them useless. That's like the most insulting thing about this area, is that for how difficult it is really like unrewarding.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Good hunter, your presence somehow soothes. I sense the ancient echoes. They course your veins. Farewell, good mate.
So she means that we've already tasted the blood of something other than just mere beasts. Let's just sell some of these blood vials just to keep the count even. Sedatives. This is when the lady in the church, the old lady, starts giving us sedatives. Don't take too much though, otherwise you'll get her killed. Do we have any useless gems? Not really. I think this is a good time to start popping cold bloods, because I think I might get enough for a level. Please tell me that's enough. Should be enough.
Welcome, what is... Very well.
Damn it!
Farewell, good maid.
Let's sell some ritual blood then, I guess. I mean, not ritual blood 4, because I think I'm gonna need that. Let's sell like 1 ritual blood 5, right? 1 ritual blood 5.
Welcome, what is it? Very well. Farewell, good. May you find your worth.
Alright. Let's repair. So this is Nightmare... Oh, Lecture Building, Nightmare Frontier. That leaves us with... what? That leaves us with... Yeah, let's check on the NPCs in Yharnam. I mean, most of them are going to be dead. Or almost dead. Is the door open? No, it's closed again. But this time if you talk to her, you get nothing. No response. There's nothing, right? Why do I have 0 blood vials? Oh yeah, because I sold them. Whatever. We'll be fine. So we climb back up. We check on Gilbert first because he sadly turned into a beastling. Central Yharnam. And for those of you a little bit keen-eyed, that is wrong. The moon should not be in front of the clouds. That thing is actually a physical sphere in the sky. That's not a moon. That's a great one. That's poor old Gilbert. Claw mark. From here, we go back. We check on Iosefka, or Imposter Iosefka. And while we are there, we kill... what's his face? The suspicious beggar. Now that he's all defenseless and all. Well, not defenseless completely, still. We have to deal with the brain sucker again. Bullets. open the gate again. He's gonna be in the corner, hunched down. That's him. Beast, exactly. And now she's all defenseless and crazy. But oddly enough, if you kill her now, you don't get the rune.
God, I'm nauseous. Have you felt this? It's progressing. I can see things. I knew it. I'm different. I'm no beast. Oh, God, it feels awful. But it proves that I'm chosen. Don't you see how they writhe inside my head? It's rather rapturous, that. God, I'm nauseous. It's I knew. Oh, it's.
Alright, and this is for what you did to all those people. Third umbilical cord. Now, this is also quite important. This is the one we got from the workshop. This is for the moon presence. And this, oddly enough, all talks about Willem. Provost Willem sought the cord in order to elevate his being and thoughts to those of a great one by aligning his brain with eyes. I am highly suspicious that this is actually the third umbilical cord of the Orphan of Cause. And this is the one that they swapped. They somehow, likely through that intelligencer, Edgar, they gave Mikolash the wrong umbilical cord. So Mikolash thinks he's summoning the Orphan of Cause, but he actually ended up summoning Murgo. Or he thinks he's summoning Cause or something. But he ended up summoning Murgo, which is not his plan, because apart from that, Mikolash seems to know quite a lot, actually. So they ended up destroying each other, those two factions. He ended up destroying the choir by actually completing the ritual through you, because we kill Rom. And they end up destroying Mensis because they swapped the cords and they gave Mikolash the wrong one, so he ends up frying his brain in the Nightmare of Mensis. Now, Ariana's not feeling too well.
There you are. Forgive me, I'm a bit out of sorts. So, no blood today, I'm afraid.
Something's wrong with me.
There's something wrong with me.
So,
There ain't no more survivors. There can't be. Yarnum's done for.
Adele has also gone crazy, I believe. She doesn't offer us blood anymore. And this lady somehow comes to senses. She's also crazy.
There you are. You're early, dear. You can always tell me. Mother will make everything better.
They heavily suspect that she's Patch's mother for some reason. I don't know what that's based on.
What's wrong? Anything you'd like to tell me? You poor thing. But don't you worry. This will help you forget your troubles.
Sedatives. Thank you, Grandma. Let's get abducted into the nightmare. That also makes sense to do at this point.
Cursed fiends, their children too. And their children forever true.
Right. I'll grab some weapons here, maybe. In the meantime. It also makes sense, I believe, to check on the girl. Great Bridge? Yeah, Great Bridge might be the shortest way to her. Because this is where the other daughter of Gascoigne turns up. I don't have the ribbon, so I don't know. I think I can't do anything with her now. It still makes sense to speak to her. I'm not taking any of this seriously, obviously, because I'm super over-leveled. Everybody else in the town is dead. There's no point knocking on any windows. Oh really? Don't die in one hit? I'm surprised. I think the troll starts walking up. Yeah, that's him. There are no other NPCs to check on. Oh, she doesn't show up unless I send her. Okay. Okay. Yeah, whatever, let's just go back. I think I'm gonna kill the Canehurst Crow. And I'm gonna take us to Canehurst. And next episode I'm gonna start off in Canehurst. Because I desperately need the rune from Eileen. Grand Cathedral, I can't go there. I also can't go to Hypogean Jail. Tomb of Erden. Cathedral Ward. Sorry, I knocked the mic. Or I tapped the mic. Now, the fight against the crow is not going to be easy. I do expect to die here a couple of times. Let's just have both guns on, just in case. The church doctor is gone. I think this guy is also gone. Now all of the snatchers are dead. For some reason. I don't want to take you seriously, man. It's not worth it taking you seriously. Is he gonna walk all the way up here? No, he's not. Eileen, my lady.
Oh. Is that you again? I'm afraid I've made a bit of a blunder. I'm just going to have a short rest. Though, don't worry. I've taken blood. Enough to save an old woman. No more dreams for me. This is my last chance. What a fool I am. I'll have to tread carefully. But that thing still lies in wait. Turn back. This is my score to settle. My prey lies in wait this way. Turn back. This is my score to settle. My prey lacked.
I did not intend to do that. This is like a catastrophic implementation of those like motion controls, because when you try to do it, it doesn't work. But when you're just trying to hit X, your hunter does something stupid. Alright. Crow of Canehurst. I do expect to die here a couple of times at least. Fighting against hunter enemies is mostly about just shooting and hoping for the best. And the best just happened. Well, I guess I am overpowered enough. I usually die to him at least like twice. Blood Rapture. Is this enough? Return? No, I don't want to return. That's the Skull of Lawrence. You're gonna discover that there is more to this altar. And from here I'm just gonna maybe go right? I don't want to... There's no point going physically to Hemwick. Let's just take the lamp.
Don't you ever listen to your elders. No matter. You did save my life. I don't seem to be apt for this life anymore. My glory days were long ago now. I know. Here. For you. too is hunter's work.
Hunter's work.
But it bears no honour. A burden you may choose to carry. The decision is yours alone. Oh. My eyes grow heavy. Let me rest a while. I'll be fine. Just wait.
So if you are absolutely itching for insight, you can go to Canehurst first. Get all the way to the Queen, grab that rune from her, and then when you start killing off these hunters, you can get insight for them. Even for killing Eileen if you choose to, but, you know, that would be a real dick move. From here we go to Hemwick to get carried off into Canehurst. It seems I have a little bit more time. It is essential that I put on this amazing rune. Way better than this stupid co-op thing. Stamina, yeah, that's right. Now that I got that badge, I believe I should have, yes, I have other stuff here. I can finally buy twin shards, which is still not recommended. Oh, really? Okay. Let's sell first. I don't have any gems to sell. I don't have any attire to sell. Student, I'm gonna leave. Oh, student trousers. These are identical. I can sell one of them. I'm never gonna wear them. I'm just gonna leave them in the storage. It's stupid that, like, the hat for Jura's attire shows up elsewhere. Good. Anything else? I can always sell Ritual Blood because I'm not supposed to be using Ritual Blood 5 yet. But now, I believe, the Blade of Mercy shows up here. Oh, 40,000, damn. I'll buy it off screen. That's gonna be no problem. And Eileen's attire. I'll just sell some Ritual Blood, I guess. And Blade of Mercy. Uncanny Chicago. This I got, all the stuff I got from the Chalice dungeons. You're not supposed to have it yet. Dusted. I definitely don't need bloodshot eyeballs. That is not necessary. Yellow backbone. Alright. Hemwick. Hemwick Charnel Lane. I think I'll finish Canehurst today. Is this when you start getting madmen? think so, yeah. And I think this lady here is dead. This is broken. Response, they're all dead. Do I have chunks? I only have 2 chunks. Yeah, this is when these bastards start showing up. I hate the hell out of them from the Chalice dungeons. It's like one of the worst things that could ever happen to you in the Chalices. And you actually like do a specific offering to have them spawn. Like you get one of those bitch witches. Come on, man, I'm not gonna try to brawl with you legitimately, parry you and waste bullets. Well, I'm not wasting bullets because I have the rune, but still, it's like boring. Now, Tony Big Shoes. Should I actually fight you? Oh god. That did no damage? Because of the mashing? Really? I think they're weak to blunt. Well, this is not a good demonstration of it because again, I'm like insanely overpowered. Alright. Canehurst. Once I'm done with that, all I have to do is do Nightmare Frontier, Yahar Golem Mensis, then DLC. I could have inspected the carriage, but Canehurst Castle. And again, just like the dead guy who let you in the Forbidden Woods, the horses are also long dead. And that right there, that is Yarnum in the distance. I think that's Bergenworth there, either there or like you can see Bergenworth from somewhere up here. As for the stuff, guns are not going to be very helpful here. Let's just keep the blunderbuss and the torch. As for the weapons, it's going to primarily be Ludwig's Holy Blade because it's righteous and deals extra damage against these things. All the stuff that's here in Canehurst. And this is just for the starting area because I wish I had the boom hammer. It would make the fight against those stupid leech suckers down there easier. And here you have a bunch of blood lickers. Now these show up when there's a lot of blood that has been spilled, especially in the Chalice dungeons. If you land a Visceral, if you come back to the area, there is a chance that you will get one of these bloodsuckers, and they drop blood gems. Your main order of business here is going to be opening this gate here, which is going to be your pretty much only useful shortcut in all of Canehurst. First, let's deal with liquors, which again, given how overpowered I am, should be no problem. Okay, I immediately regret my decisions. So, I believe once you have like a righteous weapon, it has the same effect as serrated against beasts, which is you're all of a sudden able to stun lock enemies that you weren't able to stun lock before, or without that effect. Let's deal with these two guys here first. Let's try and take them a little bit more seriously, which is, again, difficult for me given how much shit I spent in the dungeons. That's the entrance. No, that's not the entrance to the castle. More Nami Mist. I mean, I don't know what you're going to use it on. That Mad Crow of Canehurst that we just killed, he could have thrown that at us. There is more of these things down there. There he is. Come on, man, I'm in a hurry. Just die, please. Thank you. Where's your friend? These are based on Japanese culture. They have like something like Kagari or something. Oh, god damn it. Come on. Just die. Thank you. And now the worst thing ever about this entire place is gonna be dealing with these goddamn worms. This is why I usually go to the DLC first, just to get the boom hammer. Just to friggin' deal with these things. I think this is not going to be very effective. Oh, it is! Ooh, it flies away, that's satisfying. I friggin' hate these things, man. Like, they drop nothing, they're like useless. Yet they are so annoying to fight, more annoying than like friggin' great ones and gigantic beasts. Just because of how evasive they are. I think if you lock onto one, you actually hit it less. Tempering. Die. Thank you. Okay. So that was it for the opening area. The rest of everything inside, I don't think we get a single blood liquor. It's all just those long gone guardians of Canehurst, inhabitants of Canehurst, and lost childs of antiquity. So, inhabitants of Canehurst, they used to be Themarians, or they are Themarians. They are Themarians who lost the Civil War and were expelled from the Chalice dungeons. Oh, there are still these guys. They are pretty much distracted, so I can get backstabs on them. And the big one, I think that's unique. You don't get any other one like that. I think even if you run up to it, it doesn't do shit. It's just so fucking preoccupied. Just because it's munching on this guy who has frenzied cold blood. So, They are Thumerians, and a lot of people in Yharnam are still like heavily linked to the Thumerians because they're exceptionally tall and stuff like that. And here we are. Do I need to have it like this? I think not. Let's just have them appear. Oh, I just remembered there's that dreadful room with the executioner gloves. Reiter Palash, the worst weapon in the game. The Reiter piece of shit. Now these are... Heyo! You caught me at the end of the stream. I'm just gonna finish Canehurst and... Dude, do you know that you can use false depth chalices to get like mega overpowered? Like I got stuff I was not supposed to have because some modders, they like made false depth chalice dungeons. I had heard about that, but I had forgotten about it. Like I have... Look at these runes, man. I have like crazy stuff. I have lost and uncanny versions of weapons, and I made a lot of progress. First of all, I got runes. I got the strongest claw mark, the strongest Odin Writhe, second strongest Blood Rapture. I'm already level 145 just because of how much blood echoes I got from the dungeons. I got amazing gems for the time. For example, this is already the uncanny Ludwig's, which I'm not supposed to have just yet. So the game sees the chalice as just level 1 Thumaru, even though it's not. Yeah. Look how, like, I'm super overpowered. Chunks, this is where we start getting chunks. But one thing you don't get from those is like high level upgrade materials. I have 3 blood rocks. Look at this. I have 3 blood rocks already from those false depths chalices that I can't use yet because I don't have any weapon that's +9. I have 1 +7 weapon and the rest is +6. So yeah, false depth. Jeez, man, that stuff. To think how I played Bloodborne initially, like, I didn't have access to any of this. I couldn't even search other people's chalices because I was playing completely offline and I had to pay for the materials each and every time. Alright, so... yeah, here we're gonna get jumped. If you go grab that, you're gonna get jumped from both sides. But there's something important I want to show here. Still not enough to kill him in one hit. At least I can stun lock them. No, it's not. It's just new game. I just started a new fresh playthrough. I have a character that's like max endgame with unbelievable gems, but I chose to make a fresh playthrough to celebrate, you know, 10 years of Bloodborne. So, Yeah, where were we? Where's the monocular? There was a very, very interesting theory. So this guy looks oddly enough like the Lost Childs of Antiquity. No idea who these are, but there's a strong suspicion in the community that this character right here, that is Lawrence. And that is the scholar who betrayed his fellows at Bergenworth and brought forbidden blood with him to Canehurst Castle. Now his goal was to get Annalise here pregnant so he could get specifically this cord, which was used to beckon the moon presence and conceive the hunter's dream. Now he did benefit a whole lot from that, because that granted him at least one invincible, completely unkillable hunter for the duration of the hunt. And that is likely the reason why the executioners came here and slaughtered everyone in Canehurst. Now the rest of these people we have no chance of knowing, but there was I think if you zoom on it super duper high, you can find it has a lot of resemblance to what you would assume is Lawrence. But I have no way to prove that. It's just a theory in the in the lore hunter kind of section of the Bloodborne fan base. Here we have a whole lot of Childs of Antiquity to deal with. And there's that dreadful room with the executioner gloves. I might die there. And here we have our first Child of Antiquity. Now I usually go about this area backwards when I was farming chunks before I discovered the amazing method in the DLC. Yes, we are. I mean, people are still talking about Dark Souls, which is ages ago. But I feel that Dark Souls is a lot better understood than Bloodborne. They left enough clues there for people to figure out the true story. I don't particularly... I like the story of Bloodborne way more than I like the stuff of Dark Souls. Oh yeah, that's how you did it. You just walk up, he jumps in front of you. Chunk? No chunk. Damn it. I have an eye rune which I got from the False Death Chalices, but I don't have it on me. Come on. Where's the other one who jumps down? Or is this it? Oh, that's the other guy. Hello. You also find these in the Chalice dungeons, specifically I think in Thumru Eye Hill in the capital. Because again, as I was saying, the inhabitants of Canehurst, they do hail from the Thumerians. They are Thumerians. They just lost the civil war and were cast above ground. This guy is incredibly tanky, if you're not as overpowered as I am. See, even a full charge like R2 from friggin' this Ludwig's Holy Blade was not enough. Where... Yeah, to the left is the shortcut, which I'm gonna unlock now. That's the most important stuff. This, I think, Vile Blood Registry or something? Yeah, Vile Blood Register. And here to the left... Oh, I am positive it will happen at some point. There's just no way. I mean, you gotta keep in mind, these guys from Software, they suck at 2s. Like, Dark Souls 2 is the worst game in the franchise according to many. So, if Bloodborne 2 is gonna suck, then I'd rather not have it ever. Let this game forever live in good memory than like a sequel, because like even the DLC is amazing, but like it contradicted so much stuff. Like everybody was certain that Lawrence was the bloodletting beast, But then there you go, you find Lawrence in the dream, the hunter's nightmare, and now the only explanation is like, okay, then it must be that you have like two forms, just like Ron. Maria also didn't make sense as an origin for the doll. So if they end up doing Bloodborne 2 only to like ruin stuff, maybe it won't be such a good idea. But like still, all that being said, man, obviously Bloodborne 2 would be awesome. Just like bringing this game to PC where I can like play it with mods and friggin' something else, like that would also be awesome. Yeah, that was bound to happen eventually. That's the Evelyn. Let's grab this guy. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, the fact that it's still like 30 FPS. Oh my god, what the hell? What happened? I don't think I've ever been hit by that before. The fact that it's still stuck at 30 FPS is in itself like a crime. I mean, before this, I used to say that they know how big of a deal Bloodborne is, that they're saving it for like until things go really bad. But like Microsoft is out of the picture. Like Microsoft is gone. There is no more competition from Microsoft ever. Like if there was ever a time to just let everything rip, it's now. Like if allegedly Valve is doing Half-Life 3, then it is time for Bloodborne 2. Yeah, I mean, I started a playthrough. I don't like Dark Souls that much, to be honest. Like Bloodborne to me is like unmatched. I platinumed Dark Souls 1. I platinumed Elden Ring. I'm yet to play the DLC. I have it like already installed and everything, but I'm yet to play it. But nothing connected to me, nothing connected with me to the same level of Bloodborne. Now there was a scurrying beast up there. I don't remember how I went about this area. I think I killed this guy first. But Dark Souls 3 was good, from what I heard. I still haven't played. I played like a little bit of it. But eventually they got it right. And I think Dark Souls 2 was the only one not directed by Miyazaki. So that kind of like explains it a bit. Or at least that's what people think. Like something to that extent. He wasn't like involved with it to the same level. Somebody else directed that game, I believe. Yeah. So that also explains it a bit. Really? Really, my dude? Okay. Dude, come on. Thank you. Where is she? Or are these the ones that are in the room, in that Executioner Gloves room? I think so. Oh, that's him. Give me that. There's not a lot of blood vials in this entire area. Okay. I think I'm done here. There's one scurrying beast up there, which we must take care not to miss. So how did we drop down here? We dropped down there, here, and that's where the Executioner stuff was. Yeah. Once I drop down here, there's going to be a Child of Antiquity that comes out of nowhere. Oh, that's there. That's the other guy. Twin shards. Give me health back. That's right, I should have equipped the highest level Blood Rapture. Why didn't I do that? I forgot, damn it. Wait a minute. I think I missed it. Yeah, there was a... Damn it, did I? No, sadly no. It's just like a mistranslation of my actual name. That's not supposed to be my name. It just got like translated over several languages. It ended up butchered. So sadly no, I'm not Persian, I can't speak Persian. Where did I miss it? There was this area with the executioner gloves. I can get another go at it though. When I do this, I can have another go at it. Right? If I climb back up here, there was this room. It was a nightmare, but I'm pretty sure I'm overpowered enough to be able to handle it. Where was it? There was a room, where was it? Or was it somewhere else? Was it... It's not here. Oh, this is it. I missed it. Damn it. So how did I do this? I don't remember. Because there's this one in the middle that is gonna immobilize me. That's it. That's the one. Mash all shoulder buttons. Good. I think that's the only one though. No, that's not the only one. Damn it. Okay, and here there is the guy. Yes, this guy. God damn it. Yeah, normally this room is a nightmare. I have forgotten. I had like an order as to how I deal with these people. I think I had to go about it like from over there, which is why I went there to begin with. I had forgotten, man. What was here? This was the executioner gloves? Yeah, I believe so. And in that corner was the... Canehurst set? Oh no, Canehurst set was bought or something, or it's upstairs still. It's the night set, yeah. So, we're in a clear run for Martyr Ligarius, who is also a Thumerian. Let's just heal up. I think he's weak to bolt, but whatever, I'm just gonna use viscerals on him for the most part, if I still remember how to do that. This was a gem, right? Yeah, warm blood gemstone, which is whatever. In the cut content, there was supposed to be an NPC here, a librarian, that you meet, I think right there where we picked up that gemstone. Chunks, give me those chunks! People like excavated his stuff from the from the code. I think he was supposed to meet you here, but they ended up scrapping him. Alright. A couple of Childs of Antiquity up there. Two of those, they're gonna come flying down. Good. From here, we drop down here. I think if we go... Was there something here? Or am I tripping? There wasn't anything here, right? From here we drop down. Drop down. Also, can Coldblood here somewhere? This here? Okay. I definitely don't need the torch. Let's put on the hunter pistol. Alright. Speed Ligarius. Bold Hunter's Mark in case you want to go back. And yes, because I did a lot of Chalice dungeons. A lot of Chalice dungeons, including False Depth Chalice dungeons. I should not have like highest Claw Mark or +3 Eren Ride or something like that. I should not have that stuff. But Chalice dungeons make you OP, man. Like, the thing is, a lot of people play this or they avoid Chalice dungeons like the plague. But if you do the Chalices the second you're able to, you will breeze through the game. You'll get like so much stuff. And you will be overpowered for pretty much the entirety of it. Since this is a fresh playthrough, I'd never done that before because the character I built myself, I never had access to PlayStation Plus. I couldn't like seek other players' dungeons, so I made all the dungeons myself, so I kept like chugging materials and blood echoes at it, and I got amazing gems in the process. But since this was like a celebration, you know, playthrough and stream, I figured like why not? I want to play Chalice dungeons off stream and come back overpowered to make things go more smoothly. So, Martyr Ligarius. Considered by many to be the most difficult boss in the main game? Maybe? He's ever so slightly weak to Bolt. But what you should do is just visceral attack him. The music that plays, I believe, is the same as the Thumerian bosses in the Chalice dungeons. Let me remember how I... Look at this damage, man! Oh, god damn it, I had forgotten the timing of that. Just parry him. Plus 30% visceral attacks. Come on, do the power up. Let me get a... Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, come on. Okay. There you go. That's Martyr Ligarius. Where's the crown? He's supposed to give me a crown. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Crown of Illusions. I'm supposed to put it on. Light this up. Because this, just like the illusory walls and the chalice dungeons, is also an illusion. He still almost got me, man. I wasn't like taking the fight super seriously, but still, he can do enough damage to kill you. Even in a new game. New game plus, heck. Like, my character is like 99 vitality and you die in 2 hits. From anything. So... Also, fun fact, these guys are missing their right leg, just like Gehrman and just like the attire from the Hunter's Nightmare.
Visitor, I claim no subjects, but here lieth our throne. Kneel afore us, or get thee gone.
Well, you invited me here. Well, maybe not you, but somebody did.
Visitor, moon-scented hunter. I am Annalise, Queen of Castle Canehurst. Ruler of the Vile Bloods, and sworn enemy of the Church. Yet our people are murdered, and we are prisoner to this wretched mask. What is it thou art in search of? Well, well. An odd hunter thou art indeed. We've tired of these piteous nights. Share in our plight, and take oath against the Church. If thou wouldst this path walk, I prithee, partake of my rotted blood. Very well. Drink deep of our blood. Feel the spreading corruption burn. Now, thou art too a vile blood. We too. The very last on this earth.
Corruption. We don't have any blood dregs. Again, if you come here early and you get that rune, you can get like a lot of blood dregs for a lot of hunters you kill along the way. Unopened summons, you can give this to Alfred. Yeah. So, I think I'm gonna have to end the stream here for tonight. I will likely continue tomorrow. Thank you for everyone who watched. I know, again, I repeat, this playthrough is mostly just for me. I don't expect that many people to tune in. Thanks, Philip, for showing up. And yeah. Let's continue next time. How do I stop this?